Sergeant Flynn is a leader of men. Sergeant Flynn always shouts attention. Here comes Mr. Geyser. He's older and he's wiser, reading Bible verses every day. Jesus wept, Jesus wept, Jesus wept. Here comes Mr. Geyser. He's older and he's wiser. Read the Bible with him today. Jesus wept, Jesus wept, Jesus wept.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Bible study with Mr. Geyser. We have a special Bible study today, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's see what the puppets are up to. You ready? Get real quiet.
Hello.
Hello there,
Hello.
Sergeant Flynn. It's good to see you today.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. What have you guys been up to this week?
We've been doing a Bible study.
Oh, great. What have you been studying?
Different sins.
We want to know what they are, so we don't do any of them.
That's a good
We
idea.
have a question. Which is the most mentioned sin in the Bible?
Is it being disrespectful to the elderly?
Is it murder?
Is it stealing?
Is it lying?
If you guys would just let me get a word in edgewise, I could tell you what it is.
Go ahead, no one's stopping you.
Yes, we're waiting with open ears.
Now, if you guys would... If you guys would take the cotton out of your ears and stick in your mouth, you might hear something. Here we go. And now for you, Sergeant. Okay, the most mentioned sin in the Bible is idolatry.
Hey, this cotton's good, especially the earwax.
Can you tell us a little bit about idolatry?
Why, certainly. Well, let's look in the book of Exodus here, Exodus chapter 20. And God said to the children of Israel on the mountain there, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generations of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments." So you see that if you make a statue and you decide to worship it, then that is an idol.
Is it dangerous?
Yes, idols are very dangerous. As a matter of fact, it says in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 17, that whenever you make an idol, a devil comes to live. So they are very dangerous. When you worship an idol, you're actually worshiping a devil.
Can a picture be an idol?
Why, certainly. I mean, yes, a statue is, and that's usually what an idol is, usually a statue, but it can be a picture too. And some people do pray to pictures. And it says in the book of Numbers in 33:52 that God told them to, when they went to the land of Canaan, to destroy not only their statue idols, but also their pictures.
Can you tell us anything else that can be an idol?
Why, certainly. In the book of Isaiah, in chapter 57 and verse 6, it says that smooth stones can be an idol. When I was in Japan, I saw these little wooden houses about this big, and they had a stone in it, and they put a piece of paper around it to wrap it like an apron for it to have some clothes. You don't want to have a naked idol, right? So they put clothes on it, and then they would put a sake cup. The sake is a form of Japanese liquor. And they would have a little rice bowl there, so they could feed and give drink to their stone. Also, people will worship trees. They'll worship mountains. Some people worship the moon, the stars, and the sun. Yes, sir?
What does it mean to serve them?
What that means is that, remember I told you they had that sake bowl and the little sake cup and the rice bowl? Well, that means that they gave a drink offering and a food offering. So if you do that, if you put that before an idol, that is a form of worship. If you take a statue and take a some incense and burn the incense in front of the idol, that is a form of worship. If you take a candle and light it and put it in front of the idol, that is a form of worship. If you sing to it, pray to it, pick it up and carry it around, those are all forms of service to an idol.
Can money be an idol?
Why, certainly. The Bible says in the book of Colossians 3, verse 5, that covetousness is idolatry. So all these things are, if somebody worshiping money, and that becomes a very bad thing when someone gets consumed with money and worshiping money and things. Some people will also worship science, and they also will worship philosophy, worshiping their own minds,
They must have cotton for heads.
I think
I
they
know
do.
some people that worship actors and singers. They adore them, and they post their pictures everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And the actor, singer is the only thing they ever talk about.
Yes.
And that gets annoying.
Yes,
Really annoying.
It does.
Really quick.
Yes, it does.
Understand?
Yes, I understand. Now we know some stuff about idols. Why don't we sing a song to the one true God?
A song?
A song,
A
yes.
song?
A song?
Yes.
All right, let's sing.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God. I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God. Are you okay? Do you need some tank grease? Here we go. Thou shalt not make unto thee. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God. I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God. Thank you, puppets. Now, remember we read in the Bible here, it says...
Don't worship idols.
That's right. It says, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them. So don't ever bow down to a statue or a picture, or serve them. Don't burn incense or light candles to them.
Right.
For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God,
Oh.
visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
That sounds bad.
Since
does.
when did you start carrying tank grease around?
Just for you, Sarge.
Thank you.
If you worship an idol, that means you hate God. If you turn your back to the idols and worship the one true God, then you love Him. So children, we want what's best for you. We don't want God to be angry with you. We don't want you to be someone that shows your hatred to God by doing a sin against Him. We want you to love God, and we want God to love you. Thank you for coming to visit us, and come back and see us again at Bible Studies with Mr. Geyser.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Let me guess.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Bible study with Mr. Geyser. We got an interesting study today because Mr. Geyser and Sergeant Flynn have been studying the Bible. We're going to see what they've been studying. Hello. Hello there, Sergeant Flynn. It's good to see you today. Hello there, Mr. Geyser. It's good to see you too. What have you guys been up to this week?
We have been doing a Bible study.
Oh, really?
Different sins.
About different sins, okay.
We want to know what they are so we don't do any of them.
That's a good idea. If you don't know what the sin is and you do it, then that's bad, then God's mad at you. But if you know what the sin is, then and avoid it, that makes God happy. Yes, sir?
Mr. Geyser?
Yes?
You're lying?
No, stop.
All right.
You don't say you're lying. You just kind of tell.